Hey, what's up guys? It's your girl Katash back here with some tea. This is a very impromptu video. Things are not going to be set up the way you'd like. For example, I did not wrap down my DJ setup, so you might see this annoying white little piece of iron in the shot at all times. That's just because that's what holds up my laptop while I do my sets right here. So just forgive me, but we're here to talk about some weave today, guys. So I just thought I would update you guys on some weave because sis ain't spent no coin in a while. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna spend my money on something because I'm just that type of girl. Like, I'll put my headphones in on a favorite new album that I'm interested in. I'll go into town and I'll just have that album playing while I'm like reading through ingredients on vitamins or food or I don't know, new cosmetic products that I want to try out. Side note, shout out to this face mask. It's been recommended for some years now, but only when I went to America last year, I went to Miami Carnival, I came across it. I was like head to head, toe to toe with it in the store. And I was just like, well, the only thing I could do now is buy you because I've been recommended you and told so much about you. So it's called the Aztec clay, I think, mask, healing clay mask. And you can also use it for your hair. I've used it for my hair before. It's bomb. If you guys want a video on that, let me know. YouTube stuff. But I just use this with cider vinegar because I couldn't find any apple cider vinegar. 1-to-1 quantity, so 1 teaspoon shaved of the powder with 1 teaspoon, well, shaved of the liquid. You don't need to shave it because it liquid molds to whatever you put it in. This is also going to be very hilarious for me because while I'm recording this video, I am going to be wincing in pain because it does dry, and it does dry hard, and it makes your face stiff, and it is pulsating underneath the skin as well to remove the impurities. This is not a plug, by the way. It's not a sponsored video. But anyway, yeah, back to the video. So this is your girl Katash, as I mentioned before, CEO of the brand dedicated to the level up mentality. So I'm just going to ask you guys, how have you invested in yourself today? What have you done? What information have you sought out to understand? What skill have you thought to improve on? What vitamins have you decided to take? Have you exercised? What knowledge, what book have you read? What have you done today? How have you invested in yourself for your future? Forgive me as well, it's sunny outside, so everybody be outside, girl. Everybody. So you might hear a little screaming, a little children playing or frolicking. I don't know what they're doing outside because children these days, they might be 10, 12, 13 years old, but they're cussing hard like mature big man and hardback grown women and men. So I understand where the parents is or what they're learning or where they're learning it from. To the wigs. So I decided I ain't spent my coins, so let me buy some wigs because I've never owned a 30-inch wig, and the type of relationship I have with my hair, like the second I'm ready, it gives me too much trouble. I'm just like, it's time to cut this bitch off. Like, God, now I can't make this a kid's video. Hopefully I can edit that out, or maybe I might just leave it. Shout out to my little sister as well. She did my hair with the hair paint wax. Mojafang, I don't know. So I've got like red right now in my hair, some blue and some red, but this is a 3-day-old hairstyle, which is what brought me to remembering the wigs and to go through them with you. So the two brands I'm going to compare today are ALICOCO and Queen Like Hair. So I just went on and I was just like, oh, Queen Like Hair, because I've had a wig before, a short one, where it's a 4x4 or a 5x5, and basically because my forehead comes down so small, so you see where my baby hairs and everything are, so my baby hairs are like all right there. Because my forehead comes down so small, when I put wigs on, I find like the line doesn't extend too far backwards, and thus you could see the track, because obviously, you know, with the wigs you stitch it, the frontal straight down, sorry, the closure straight down. I can't do a frontal because I have like mad baby hair everywhere, so it would just be like, if I did a frontal, I'd have like, it would stick to my eyebrows, basically. Like my eyebrows would be my edges, and that don't make no sense. So I find like with the wig, after you've constructed it, you've made the closure sit down, and then you've put the bundles, you could then start seeing the bundle kind of fall forward, or it like spikes up a bit, and I hate that. Like, oh my God, I have a wig and it's from, I don't know, Peckham or Dalston or Brixton Market, like in the underground depths of hell. So I was like, okay, I need to definitely get a wider closure in the front, because as well, where my hairline, this is personal to me, where my hairline separates, so you have the box front and then the triangular sides or whatever, the baby hair width. So I thought like, okay, if I could get a frontal that spans this width over here and goes back like to here. Like at least the wig will sit straight. And then even though you might see, like if I tuck my hair behind my ears, even though you might see this wispy bit, at least it's just my edges, so I could like make it seem like it's the wig edges and like you know what I mean, pattern it into the wig itself. So that was what I did. I decided to do that, and I ended up on this website called Queen-like via ALIEXPRESS. Now I was looking at Alibaba anyway because as you know, I have a brand. Well, you might know I have a brand. So I'm trying to expand to a fitness range. So I had been looking at Alibaba a lot. And then AliExpress items were popping up and they were a lot cheaper. And I was just like, oh. And then you didn't have the minimum order quantity, the MOQs, like you did on Alibaba. So I was really interested. Anyway, a girl said she was going to keep this short. So let's keep this short. But as you guys know, I talk a lot. And I'm very thorough with my explanations. That's the thing. Because I always think like, what would I want to know if I were interested in a video with this caption or with this title? So we're going now to the Queen-like and to the ALICOCO. So Queen-like, as I mentioned, had popped up and it was like, oh, 6x6 closure. So I was already sold. 6x6 20-inch closure. So I was like, cool. And then they were like, with 3 bundles for £100 or something. So I was just like, oh, like work, easy money. Like for all the months I haven't spent a cent because we've been in quarantine, like £150. £100 is nothing. So then I ended up clicking into the website. I was catfished. I was baited. And I saw that they had 32 inches, 32 inches, and 30 inches, plus the 6x6 closure, which was all that I wanted anyway. They don't sell the closure by itself, for £152. £152. I always round things down, and this is why I'll break a 20 and then I'll start crying because I'll be like, where did my money go? Because I always round things down. It's good to round things up. So if it's £152, let's just say £155 if you want to go as far. If you want to be that economical mindset, baby. If you want to say £160, you do that, boo. Because then you would always have change in your pocket. Because you wouldn't be like, oh, I had a £20. Forgetting that you broke it, you must have spent like 10p out of it. But because you keep rounding down, 10p could have been like $12.99. You understand? And then you just lost your whole 20. And you're like, what? How do I get home now? It's happened. Anyway, so £152 and 89p, whatever, £160. I was gassed. I was like, yeah. So I get the closure that I'm interested in and the bundles. Let me tell you, baby, don't do it. Do not do it. So with Queen-like hair, I ordered the closure and the 3 bundles. So 20-inch closure, 32-inch, 32-inch, 30-inch. This is how they come. Now, I know y'all can see that rat tail. Y'all can see that rat tail right there, right? So it starts off nice and thick, like, yeah, baby, how you doing? What your name is? What your number is? I like them thighs. Can I have some fries with that? And then it's like, what happened here? This is such a rat tail. This thing tin like sin. Tin like sin. I don't know who gave these people and them permission to sell this and label it a 32-inch. A whole 32-inch, you know. Ling lied. She lied. So anyway, this is 32-inch. I just wanted to leave it in the packet. Queen-like's hair came within a few days, maybe like a week. The other company I'm going to tell you about, ALICOCO, I only ordered a bundle from them and they came within 3 weeks. So anyway, so this is the bundles here. Look how thin. I don't know why, like, you know, in the videos when they do all this extra calisthenics effort work and they're doing all this thing, they don't really show you how end and like how wispy the end looks, like how thin that end be looking. So I'm just gonna do like these Chinese people. Okay, you know, they be lying with the smile on their face as well. What I noticed as well, there is a slight smell to it. It's not like terrible. The reason why this one's a bit wavier than this one is because I did try to wash it and comb through it to see if there was any shedding. There's no shedding now because obviously I haven't undone the rubber band, and it's like not a black color, so this needs to be dyed as well. The hair is soft, but like after you see that one wash that I did, it's like reiki. It's like you're afraid to now run your hands through it because it's like real, like I hear snatching, like as a record, like a trap record or something. And then another thing I want to show you guys, like, I don't know why YouTubers do this. I've seen them do this. I don't know why. But the bundle itself at the roots is so cut up. So I'm going to show you guys. There's a lot of like these split end. I'm hoping it focuses on the bundle and not myself. There's a lot of these like split end things going on. See that? I'm trying to duck down in the background. All these split end things going on here. So that's why the bundle looks so thick at the top, but then at the bottom, as you come down, it's like thin, 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 thin. And then the wave pattern, this is straight hair, the Brazilian straight. This is what the wave looks like. It's basically like, I don't know, like distressed wave, if that's an option, a category. Now this is the closure. The closure is very thin as well. These people, this is abuse. These people getting away with murder. This is criminal activity that's going on here. So yeah, that's what I do. Like the sizing on this, because this is exactly what I was like, yeah, I need it wide enough and to go back enough. But then when you think about how it's gonna sit in your hair, so imagine this is gonna be a middle part in here in my hair. The hair is so thin because obviously it's gonna be half and half. So if I just half that for you guys, you can see how thin that is. Like that is not 22 inches through and through. That's like a 4 inches there, a 5 inches there, a 5.3 inch there, 7 inches, maybe 9 inches. And then this little piece of hair right here, this one strand. Can you guys see this one strand? This one strand is about 22 inches. Yeah, that's it. Legit. And it's just like split and bust up. It's bust up. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. The hair is soft though. This hair feels a lot more like hair than the bundles. And from what I understand is the longer you try to go, like the more unnatural a length, the more synthetic and fake it's going to be. That's queen-like hair. It came in like a little, I don't know if you're interested in hearing what it came in. It came in like a little unbranded pink bag, yada yada yada, with some piece of eyelash that I'm never going to use. Like the Poundland don't even sell those eyelashes. I don't even think people dog. I don't even think Oxfam, no kind of charity shop will sell those eyelashes. So I don't know who they're trying to fool with that. Like free gift honey, no, keep it honey. I don't want it honey. So this one is the ALICOCO hair. I only bought one bundle from them because I was terrified after that. And I was just like, let me try. Because I realized like with a 30-inch wig as well, you're going to need about 9 bundles. Because normally where I'd make like a 16, maybe 20-inch, like 3 bundles would do it. But this looks the same as the other bundles. I'll get a bundle for you just now. But you see the ending, no baby, like when you layer this over each other, it's still going to look like this. I could imagine what this is going to look like when it's opened out. It's going to disappear. It's actually going to freaking disappear. So I end up putting it to disappear on my back. Like I'm trying to hide and shake something, you know what I mean, when I walk, and like just like make it taper just at the booty so it's visible, you know what I mean? Anyway, this is the ALICOCO. I kind of played with this a bit, so it's undone itself a bit at the bottom. But this hair is a lot softer. At the root, there is not as much of the shady thing going on, but there still is the shady business going on. Why I mention this shady business is because if you try to put this, like stitch this directly into your head, it starts itching like hell. Like, you know, when people like tapping the sense out to themselves, is because when they have weaving, it's because of these things, they start like poking in your skin, like in the grooves of your follicles, and they really are annoying. They itch, and this is what damages your natural hair as well. It's the same for if you put this hair in a wig cap, it is gonna start digging into your skin at some point. Anyway, so I found like this hair was softer. There are like split end pieces, so you see there where this does not go straight to the bottom. Hold on, just this piece here. So you see that there, that ends at like a, I don't know, like a 7-inch. And like it goes all along the body. There's pieces like that. So that's why when it comes to the end, it is thin. You can comb through this hair quite nicely. I haven't tried to straighten it or any of that, or dye it or any of that. But I will be uploading another video where I just dye these things for fun, because I tried to get my refund and they were like, my dear. First I was like, don't my dear me. Like, my dear, I need my refund right here. Okay? Don't my dear me, no money, no honey. And you didn't give me no honey, so I'm not giving you no money. At least, I don't want the diabetic honey. Like, I didn't expect for 150 pounds I get like that diabetic sugar daddy sugar. Like, I expected just a little bit of, you know, sweetener, something. But y'all gave me acid, and I don't appreciate it. So Queen Like Hair, would I recommend? Hell no. ALICOCO hair, would I recommend? Pro 30 is doing much better than the and you see it's a darker color as well than the 30 of this. Like, even though it's thin at the end, it's still a thicker thinness than this thinness. Can you guys see that? I should have worn a white t-shirt. It's trying to bounce. Oh yeah, this ALICOCO wasn't like 30, it was like 29 point something, but like let's not be silly. And as I said, as I mentioned before, it does have the thingamabobs. I'm literally laughing because I'm gonna have to edit out all the times that I'm doing stuff like this to try to make my mouth ready to speak to you guys. But as well as, you know, when you put on wigs, it's like class as protective styling, so it helps your natural hair grow. I have like, I think 3C4A hair. I have like 5 different textures of hair in my head, the middle being the hardest type of hair in my head. Queen Like claims to be 150 density, but I swear this is probably like 80 density or something. I don't know. It's just so thin, guys, and there's like bright gold pieces in it as well. So I'll give you guys an update. I'm gonna dye this today and see how it goes because I have to do something with it. It's just that I feel like you have to add, as I said, 99 bundles of this to make a actual wig, because these thin things, like when you start laying them on your back, they're just gonna look like you can't even make this into a ponytail. Like, it's just gonna look odd. So you're gonna need like 3 of these to make it into a ponytail as well. You can't even do the cheap method where you put the braid and you wrap it around the braid from the bottom to the top. It's not gonna work either. But yeah, the thickness of this is like so much different to this. Like, it's just, this is a lot drier, wispier. This is, oh, you just see how it's sticking to each other as well. The glue, it's got that glue, it's got that sauce, it's got that okra slime. It's got that me have to come back, you understand? I will never go back to these people. I do not recommend Queen Like Hair. ALICOCO, you're not doing too bad. So this bundle was 45 pounds. Caught myself this time. It was 44 pounds and 2 pence on sale. So 45 pounds, which is not bad. And then I bought something from FDX Hair as well, which I'm waiting to come through. It's a month now and I haven't received them, but I'll give you guys another update on that once that comes through. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend Queen Like Hair at all. I mean, if you don't mind spending like another 100, so you end up getting maybe another 150 because you double up on the order and buy like 4 more bundles or 6 more bundles or something to make a wig, then fine. But then you're just gonna have a heavy wig with like 9 bundles on it, including the closure. I can't use a frontal, as I said, because my hairline is gonna end up sticking to my eyebrows. But that's my video for today, guys. Just to let you know, I do have 40,000 hours of view time. So y'all hoes looking at me, but y'all don't want to subscribe. Subscribe so Auntie can tag her t-shirts and her store to her videos. And also subscribe so I can put ads on these things so I can make some coin. Because I'm trying to travel and not be tied down to a 9 to 5. I'm trying to 9 to thrive. Do you understand? I'm a boss babe out here. Like, and y'all heard, I have a very thick Caribbean accent. Caribbean accents in the UK do not work, okay? We just celebrated Windrush yesterday. These people don't like us, okay? I'm just saying, so subscribe. If you subscribe, it's free. It don't charge you nothing. If you subscribe and you don't want to hear about every time I put out a video, all you have to do is put your YouTube videos and emails, your YouTube emails about videos to junk. And then you ain't never got to check that. But you shouldn't do that because I'm not annoying anyway. And I always come with good videos. I'm not explaining why y'all should subscribe. Subscribe, damn it. Goodbye and good night. Have a good day, guys. Blessings.